Picture this. You finally find the perfect apartment. You sign the lease. Move in. Everything feels exciting. Until you realize nobody actually taught you how any of this works. Suddenly, you're dealing with deposits, utility bills, lease agreements, and responsibilities you didn't even know existed. Hi, I'm Me, and welcome to Nobody Taught Us, where we teach the life skills everyone should know, but nobody ever taught us. Today's lesson, how to rent your first apartment without making expensive mistakes. The apartment tour isn't actually the first step. The first step is knowing what you can realistically afford. You've probably heard the 30% rule. Try to keep your rent at or below about 30% of your gross monthly income if possible. It's not a strict rule, but it's a helpful starting point. And remember, rent usually isn't your only housing expense. You'll also want to budget for utilities. Internet, renter's insurance, parking if your apartment charges for it, application fees, your security deposit, and moving expenses. A lot of first-time renters only look at the monthly rent and forget everything else. The goal isn't just getting approved for an apartment. It's being able to comfortably afford living there every month. Now it's time for the tour. Here's one of the best tips I can give you. Don't tour an apartment like you're decorating it. Tour it like you're inspecting it. Bring your phone and record as you walk through. So let's start in here. Check the condition of the tiles. Checking for water stains on the ceiling. Testing every faucet. Flushing every toilet. Opening every cabinet. Flipping every light switch. Making sure the windows open and lock properly. Next, I'll test a few electrical outlets and check for working smoke detectors. These small details might not seem important today. Remember, you're not being picky, you're protecting yourself. This may be the most important part of the entire process. Please don't skim your lease. Take a few extra minutes to read it carefully. Pay attention to things like how long your lease lasts, when rent is due, late fees, and who handles repairs, guest and pet policies, and how much notice you have to give before moving out. If something doesn't make sense, ask questions before you sign. Before you unpack a single box, take pictures, take videos, document everything. Every wall, every appliance, every scratch, every stain. If the apartment provides a move-in inspection checklist, complete it carefully. Then save your photos somewhere safe, like cloud storage, or email them to yourself. If there's ever a disagreement about damage when you move out, you'll have documentation showing what the apartment looked like on day one. Stop! Before you spend money decorating your apartment, buy these first. A plunger, a flashlight, a first aid kit, a fire extinguisher, and a basic toolkit. They may not be exciting purchases, but when you need one, you'll be glad you already have it. So today we learned, budget beyond just the monthly rent. Inspect every apartment carefully. Read your lease before signing. Document everything before moving in. Buy the essentials before the decorations. Doing these 5 things can save you money, stress, and a lot of headaches. I've got today's adulting assignment for you. Open the Notes app on your phone and create a checklist called Apartment Tour Checklist. Bring that checklist with you every time you tour an apartment. Future you will be glad you did. If you learned something today, share this video with someone who's getting ready to rent their first apartment. And remember, nobody taught us, so let's learn it together. I'll see you in the next lesson.